19 acres of property in Chatham has sparked debate on whether to use the land for affordable housing or environmental conservation. The land in question is located on Middle Road and is part of 70 acres of forest, including the shore of Goose Pond.
The land off Middle Road is owned by the town of Chatham. It's municipal land. It's currently undeveloped. And there's a current movement to develop that site to some level with affordable and or attainable housing. And then there's also on the flip side, there's a segment of the town that is looking to put a conservation restriction on the entirety of the property to preserve it for the future.
2 years ago, there was a discussion with the Council on Aging to use the site to build a new senior center, but that plan fell through.
There was concerns from some of the neighbors and some other residents of town that developing that site for the COA at the time, now currently for affordable attainable housing, was not the best use of the property, and that there was a more bigger push to just to preserve it. Currently now there's a conservation restriction that is in the works that maybe will be presented to us at some timetable relatively soon is what I'm expecting.
Members of the Open Space Committee would like to see the property preserved in its natural state.
But we have a responsibility as the Open Space Committee to fulfill our mission and our charge, which is to recommend to the Select Board parcels which might be appropriate in the community for acquisition by the town in the normal sense for open space and conservation. And so that is our role in the overall picture.
Committee members from the Affordable Housing Trust and some Chatham Select Board members believe that the town should focus on using the land to build more affordable housing.
Elements of housing that would fit in the neighborhood off of Middle Road are going to be very important to the town. I think it would be a missed opportunity if we weren't able to get some element of housing in this area.
Some members involved have taken a middle ground, understanding that both options would benefit the town and residents.
It's not a either or scenario. I think if we have those conversations with everybody, I think we would find that there's people on both sides that are for affordable housing and for open space and would like to see that if this becomes a conflict, that there'd be able to be room for some sort of compromise within the process.
As of right now, no further decisions on future land use have been made, but both sides will meet to discuss the best option moving forward.
Nothing has been formally presented to the town as yet, but the idea is that there may be room to compromise with the group, or rather than have a fight come to town meeting with two opposing interests, that we would be able to look at this in a broader stroke and say, is there room for affordable housing nearer to the road that fits into the area neighborhood that would afford the idea of having, housing that abuts a conservation area.
You've heard the saying, the lesser of two evils. Well, this is like, what is the better of two goods? I mean, they're both very good. So I would hope we could find some kind of compromise.
I think that were you to poll the members of my Open Space Committee, we are all unanimously 100% in support of the search for more affordable and workforce housing. Sometimes it makes for strange bedfellows that we actually, I think, are both supportive of both issues.
If you'd like to learn more on this issue, visit chatham-ma.gov. For Cape Media News, I'm Emily Tullock.